Hi guys, I'm Carly, and I will be telling you about teachers, technology, and assessment. So, how can teachers use technology for assessments? Since the field of education is constantly changing, we need avenues of learning that match students' real world. And an answer to that is technology, since every student from pre K to high school has not lived in a world where technology has not existed. So, what's cool about integrating technology as an assessment piece for your lessons is that students can learn and review these lessons from home, from school, on the road, anywhere. And with so many options online, it's easy to find a collaborative, creative environment that is tailor fit to every student. No matter the learning level, no matter the academic ability, all students have an opportunity to succeed in formative assessments with technology because they all know how to use technology. And it's best for differentiated assessments, and it provides you to have the best practices of instruction on the cutting edge of education. It's important to note that technology is constantly changing and growing. So, as educators, we need to stay on the pulse of technology by sharing ideas, collaborating, and researching other educator successes. And this is as simple as articles and blogs. I mean, even since the post of this Nearpod, I'm sure there are hundreds of tweets and blogs and articles about how you can integrate technology even better than what we're able to present you with today, since it is something that is constantly changing and growing. And what I think is pretty cool is that this collaborative framework provides a base level building block for using technology as the assessment piece in your classroom. And so you're really having this innovative learning environment to motivate and engage your students. To show you that, we have decided to show you three different online assessment tools that educators can use right now that are free or have free versions, and they're going to help you create an innovative technology classroom. The first is called Formative. Formative is an online assessment tool that you can upload assessments for student completion, articles, PDFs, multiple choice, any sort of test you would create for your students, you can do on Formative. If you need help and don't know where to start, Formative has pre-made assessments that involve photos and discussion posts and creating pictures and anything that you would want to integrate into your assessment, they have pre-made or the option for you to create it yourself. Formative also stores and tracks your students' growth and instantly grades those assessments, so you have access to your student growth and data anywhere. Any RTI meetings, anything at home or at school, you have access to your students' growth. And I also wanted to show you just a brief video about what Formative is about. Sorry about that.
For teachers. If you use Kahoot or Google Forms for assessment, then you'll definitely want to check out Formative. Formative is a web assessment tool that works on any device. It allows teachers to create assignments, collect data, and provide feedback to students in real time. The question types in Formative are very flexible, ranging from simple multiple choice questions to opportunities for students to explain their thinking visually. So how does Formative work? First, teachers can go to getformative.com and create an account. Logging in takes you to the dashboard, where the first step is to set up your classes. Formative gives you a number of ways to enroll students. The easiest is the self-enroll method, which provides a unique class code. Now, let's create an assessment. Formative gives you three options to customize your assessment. We'll start with Add Content. This will allow you to add media directly onto your assignment, such as an image, text block, YouTube video, or a whiteboard. The whiteboard allows a teacher to sketch or annotate simple drawings or pictures. The next option is Add Question. Here, you can add any question type, which include both closed and open-ended questions. This includes multiple choice, short answer, true false, or show your work. Show Your Work provides a whiteboard to your students and is great for annotations. The last option is Upload and Transform, where a teacher can upload any Word document or PDF file and then add questions over any part of the document. Now that the assignment is finished, we want to get this to our students. So after clicking Assign, we can share this with everyone through the quick code, a link, Google Classroom, or by embedding on a website. Or we can assign it to our classes. By assigning to our classes, our students will need to create their own accounts through Formative and access through the dashboard. As students take the assessment, a teacher can view their responses in real time and provide feedback. Closed questions are scored automatically while the student takes the test, while open-ended questions, like Show Your Work, will need to be graded manually. After all students have finished the assessments, the teacher can close the assignment and view the response for each question, or get a summary of class scores. You can even export this data to a spreadsheet. Formative is free, easy, and provides valuable tools for any educator. You can get started by creating your own teacher account at goformative.com.
So as you can see, it is a very great tool that incorporates everything you're already doing into your classroom and just uploads it onto the internet, and it gives your students a chance to practice their real world skills with the learning that you're providing in your classroom. The second online technology piece that we found was Edpuzzle. And Edpuzzle is a video platform that teachers can share content and build lessons through a video. It can be from YouTube, Vimeo, you can create it yourself, and it allows you to stop the video at different points, insert questions, audio, text, links to where they're having an interactive lesson while watching the video. And you know, a lot of students get excited when they get to watch movies in class, and this actually makes it rigorous because they're able to answer and discuss and have a deeper, higher level thinking than just watching the video and answering questions after. You can share the lesson with the class, and you get your students registered by using a class code. So it promotes a very safe community, and they have their own class. It creates student participation and answers your questions and provides a review for you. And it grades open-ended questions and more. So it's really this great interactive video platform. And this is just a brief video on what Edpuzzle is about.
Do you want to create amazing video lessons in minutes? Edpuzzle is your missing piece. In Edpuzzle, you can find wonderful educational videos from YouTube, LearnZillion, Khan Academy, Vimeo, or even reuse video lessons from other teachers or upload your own. Then you can make the perfect lesson using Edpuzzle editing tool. You can trim a video and take only what you need for your lesson. You can also record your voice to make a warm introduction or explain with your own words. Finally, you can embed questions during the video to check the understanding of your students. In minutes, you created the perfect lesson, and in just one click, you can assign it to your students. Edpuzzle provides you all the information you need. Who hasn't watched the video, who doesn't understand the lesson, and who did a good job. Remember, in Edpuzzle, you can find amazing educational videos, make the perfect lesson in minutes, and track your students with hassle-free analytics. With Edpuzzle, you can make any video your lesson.
So, you know, this strategy would be really great for students who are audio-visual learners. And the last strategy that we wanted to show you guys is Kahoot, which is one of my personal favorites. And it is a game, which is so fun because when we are learning and growing so much with our students every day, that to me, anytime we can make it interactive and fun is a win. And what's cool about Kahoot is it makes it so much fun for the students. It's technology that administers quizzes, discussions, and surveys, but in a game-like format. Students can play one-on-one, they can play in groups, and they use a piece of technology and you have it also showing on your board. And it allows them to quickly answer questions and gives you instant feedback if they understand the topic. And here's a brief video on Kahoot.
Play. If you think about it, it's kind of our first language. It's how we learn about ourselves, about our world, and our place in it. It's not until we go to school that learning and play often part ways. And that's not right. Because how we learn is as important as what we actually learn about. So here's where we come in. Kahoot makes it super easy to create, play, and share fun learning games in minutes. Whether you're teaching a class of 5th graders, presenting to a crowd of thousands, or just, challenging a few friends. You can create a game about any subject you want. Or just play one of the millions already created by our community. We're on a mission to make learning awesome. Let's play.
So not only was it important to mention different strategies that you could instantly integrate into your classroom with technology and assessment tomorrow if you had to, but I also wanted to provide with you some links to some important technology blogs if you wanted to continue your education. So this one right here, this Teach Thought Pedagogy Using Technology to Help Students Lead Learning, is examples on how you can integrate technology into your classroom. And then these 3 underneath it are actual teaching blogs where these are educators in the classroom who have successfully integrated multiple pieces of technology. And they update and they change and they show their opinions. They've shown you what works, what doesn't work daily for your own personal practices. And don't worry, at the end of our Nearpod, there will be a Google slide that has this Prezi, so you'll be able to keep these links and videos so you can integrate them into your own classroom. So that is how teachers, technology, and assessment can all function together and things that you can do in your classroom right now. Next, you will get to do an activity about what your favorite part of teachers, technology, and assessment was.